Welcome to my channel where we explore how the brain drives financial behavior and decision making. I'm Dr. Delara, a medical doctor, author, and researcher in neuroscience and behavioral finance. In each episode, we'll look at how your brain shapes the way you save, spend, and value money, and how understanding these mechanisms can help you make wiser financial choices. Hi, and welcome back to Neuroscience of Money. Today, we're diving into a different side of your financial brain, how emotions shape your money decisions. We'll explore why fear, excitement, or stress can push you to spend or save in ways you might not expect. And most importantly, you can train your brain to respond wisely. You might think your financial choices are totally based on logic, but the truth is most of your money decisions are driven not by reason, but by emotion. Even the smartest investors and savers are influenced by feelings they can't always explain, like fear, excitement, guilt, and even boredom. In this episode, we'll look at what happens inside your brain when emotion meets money and how you can use your knowledge to make wiser and calmer financial decisions. Deep inside your brain lies a small almond shaped structure called the amygdala, the emotional command center. It evolved to protect you from danger, to help you react fast by thinking. When it comes to money, this same system can create emotional alarms like fear of loss, anxiety about scarcity, and excitement over potential gain. When markets fall, your amygdala interprets it like a threat, triggering cortisol and adrenaline, preparing your body for fight or flight. You might feel an urge to sell even when logic says to stay calm. That's not stupidity, that's biology. Your emotional brain acts faster than your rational brain. By the time your prefrontal cortex, which is the part responsible for reasoning, steps in, your body has already reacted. That's why financial stress feels physical, for example, a faster heartbeat, tight chest, or sweaty palms. It's your brain's survival mechanism, not a lack of discipline. Now let's talk about the emotional highs of spending. When you buy something, even a small item, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that activates during pleasure, anticipation, and social connection. Online stores are designed to exploit this loop. Bright visuals, countdown timers, and notifications trigger small dopamine bursts that make your brain crave more. You're not addicted to shopping, you're addicted to the anticipation of reward. But after the purchase, dopamine quickly drops, often leaving behind guilt or emptiness. That's why emotional spending feels good at first, but disappointing later. The brain's reward system has been hijacked. The solution isn't to suppress emotion, it's to retrain the reward system. By linking small financial wins like saving or paying off debt to positive emotion, you can begin to reverse the loop. Neuroscience shows that when you name an emotion, you calm the amygdala's activity. This process is called affect labeling. Simply saying to yourself, I feel anxious about spending or am afraid of missing out, helps your prefrontal cortex regain control. So the next time you face a financial decision, pause. Ask yourself, what emotion is driving me right now? If it's fear, focus on information. If it's excitement, add delay. Wait 24 hours before acting. And if it's guilt, reframe it. Instead of seeing saving as deprivation, see it as protection and empowerment. The emotional reframing activates neural circuits linked to reward and calm, helping your decisions align with long term goals instead of short term relief. Here are three science based practices to help you strengthen your emotional control around money. Number one, mindful micro delays. When you feel the urge to buy, delay for 10 minutes. This simple act gives your prefrontal cortex time to engage, often enough for emotion to settle. Number two, journaling emotional triggers. After any strong financial reaction, such as excitement, fear, or regret, write down what happened and what you felt. Over time, your brain begins to recognize these emotional patterns automatically. And number three, pair gratitude with saving. Each time you save, take a brief moment to imagine how this act supports your future self, your security, your freedom, and your peace of mind. Gratitude activates reward circuits similar to dopamine, making saving emotionally satisfying. So the next time money makes you feel anxious, remember, it's not just a you problem, it's a brain problem. And once you understand how emotion shapes every financial choice, you can turn awareness into power. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Dr. Delara, and this is the Neuroscience of Money, where we explore how your brain drives financial behavior and decision making. If you found today's episode helpful, please subscribe, share it with someone who might need it, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Your questions help guide future discussions. See you in the next episode.